Okay, I told all my buddies I would be one of those weirdos and record my new Stampede and everything I've done to it to get it ready. This is the Stampede VXL two-wheel drive. It's not the four-wheel drive. Just to give you a little background, I'm just going to pick up this box here. I bought the four-wheel drive and was not happy with it. It just a little bit too much. I didn't think I needed all. I thought at first I would need all that power, but you know what? It was just too much. I just want to jump and play in the circle in the street, and kind of just front yard bashing. And the four-wheel drive was just overkill. I got my boy a XL5, and I found I was driving it more than I was driving my own. So I sold it, and sold very quickly, and bought this two-wheel drive VXL. I'm just going to go over a few things and show you what I did to it to get it ready for tomorrow's bashing. Just got it in the mail today. As you can see, I got the blue body, which I think it looks really sharp. I love this body. A lot better than that four-wheel drive. I didn't care for that at all. As you can see, I put these bungee things on that hold the clips, so I don't lose the clips. I've also did the mesh tape and the shoe goo underneath to keep the truck from ripping, which I learned from my four-wheel drive. I drove it for maybe a week and that body looked like it had been through a war. So anyway, I went ahead and did that. I put on an RPM bumper, RPM caster blocks. You probably can't see those in there, but there's caster blocks, those RPM. Upgraded my servo with a high-speed Hobby King cheapo servo, but it's really fast and it's metal geared, so it won't strip. I do have titanium nitride whatever shock shafts coming, so I'll put those on as soon as I get them. I also have RPM A-arms coming that are in the mail. I'll put those on as well, so that'll beef up that front end. Oh, and the bearing carriers for front and back. So out of all that, it's going to be nice to not have to worry about breaking stuff bashing. If you're not too familiar, oh, and I also did an RPM back. I took the wheelie bar off, changed my pitch from a 19 to a 14, which I drove it out in the street this morning, and it's plenty fast. I mean, if you're looking for a road machine, you shouldn't be driving a Stampede anyway. You should be driving an on-road car. So I didn't feel I needed all that speed, and the last thing I want to do is burn up this nice brushless Flinium motor. So I geared it down. I put on this RPM motor bracket, nice guard to guard that brushless motor from all the jumps and whatnot. I love this back piece, and it just goes on so well. I put it on my boys, and I love that. It feels so solid, and it helps from a lot of rear end blows from landing and stuff. I do plan on changing this cover with an RPM. I think it feels kind of cheap. And like I said, I've got the shafts coming as well. I'm running a LiPo 2-cell 5,000 milliamp battery, which I think with the lower gear I should be able to get a good 30 minutes runtime out of this machine. So it's got good bearings on the front and rear with the VXL. All the hex head screws come with the VXL. Like I said, the brushless setup. I also took little wire ties. I learned this from a good friend of mine. Helps you pull them off easier, gives you kind of a grip. I just took little wire ties and snipped them. So did that on my boy's truck too. So anyway, supposed to bash tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be a good drive on the 2.4 gigahertz radio, which is nice. So you don't have all the glitches. But overall, I'm really excited to drive this truck and really put it through the ringer. We took ours to Arizona, and like I said, I ended up driving my boy's truck most of the time because I just was getting a lot of fun out of this truck. On his, I'll turn the light over here. His, I put in RPM everything, camber links, bumper, A-arms, bearing carriers, caster blocks, the servo, the rear end, RPM. I also put on these bungees on his. I fiber meshed the body So his is ready to go as well. His motor burned out, but Trax has sent us a new one. So anyway, well, I'll stop rambling. I'll report back on tomorrow's bash. Hopefully I can remember to get it on YouTube. Peace.